Congratulations on your pregnancy and your upcoming birth. So happy you could join in on this celebration. My name is Amanda and I'm the program manager with Military Mommies. I'm here to share with you what makes Military Mommies so unique and what support that we can provide you, as well as give you some insight into the TRICARE benefit that you may not know about and give you some breast pump education to get you started on your breastfeeding journey. Military Mommies is a company that is able to provide you with your breast pump, resupplies, and additional items that are covered by TRICARE. We support TRICARE only beneficiaries, but it doesn't matter which TRICARE coverage you have, whether that's TRICARE East, West, or TRICARE Overseas, or even reserves or TRICARE retired. We support all TRICARE beneficiaries. What really makes Military Mommies program unique though is our area partners. Most of our area partners are military affiliated themselves, and so we are placed throughout the world. We have the education and know the breast pumps and their features, so we're able to meet with you either virtually or in person to explain the breast pumps and help you choose the best one for your breastfeeding journey. We're also able to help walk you through the process so you know every step of the way what is to be expected. Our area partners have a true passion for this line of work, and most of us also are lactation professionals, nurses, doulas, and beyond in our communities. So if we're located near you, we're able to get you connected with that breastfeeding or birth community that you may need and give you those resources that you can reach out to. If we don't have an area partner in your community, it's okay. Virtually, we can meet with you and support you and be able to provide you with the benefits that TRICARE allows. If you want to connect with one of our area partners, please reach out to info@militarymommies.com. Let us know where you're located and what items you're interested in looking into, and we can get you connected with one of our area partners. Or you can go ahead onto our website, and underneath representatives, you can choose the closest area partner to your location, or choose based off of our pictures or even our information that is listed there for you to review. I don't know about you, but as a military spouse, when it came to getting the breastfeeding benefit, I couldn't find one location that had it spelled out on what you get and where to go to get it. So we've taken care of where to go to get it. Just reach out to an area partner to get you started. But what exactly do you get with the TRICARE benefit? So first and foremost, you need to be at least 27 weeks along in your pregnancy in order to order your breast pump and resupplies. For any TRICARE coverage, breast pump and resupplies are offered by the TRICARE benefit. You'll need your prescription that states double electric breast pump and resupplies, and it should have a total amount of months that the resupplies are covered for. TRICARE will cover up to 36 months of resupplies if your prescription states that. If the prescription that you've gotten from your physician doesn't state that, reach out to us at info@militarymommies.com and we'll get you a prescription that you can have your physician sign. When it comes to choosing a breast pump, I don't know about you, but I feel like there's a new one on the market every 30 days. It can be overwhelming to choose. TRICARE doesn't dictate which breast pump you can get. You really are open to choosing the best one for your breastfeeding journey. Again, that's why Military Mommies is so unique, because our area partners are here to support you by providing you demo pumps to show you what options are out there and explain their features, so you're not feeling pressured to just choose one particular pump. When it comes to the pump, it's covered. What's covered is what's included in the box, which is going to be the breast pump, the tubing, the flanges, everything that comes with it. When it comes to the resupplies, what's covered is your initial resupplies are going to be an extra set of tubing, valves, 2 bottles, 1 extra set of flanges, and 90 freezer bags every 30 days. So those freezer bags covered for every 30 days can go for the full 36 months that TRICARE allows, as long as your prescription states that. When it comes to additional items that are covered by TRICARE, like compression socks, belly bands, pregnancy pillows, postpartum garments, that's going to depend on which region you're in, whether you're TRICARE East, West, or Overseas, as well as if you're TRICARE Select, Prime, Retired, or Reserve. So in order to find out those details and exactly what is covered for you, please reach out to your local area partner or info@Military Mommies, and we can get those details figured out for you and help you place your order. Okay, so now you know Military Mommies is here to support you, so you could order with your local area partner or through our website. You also know the TRICARE benefit and at least where to get started on getting that prescription signed. Now let's talk about breast pumps. It's a very overwhelming concept, I feel, for most, especially if you're a first-time mom. And if you're like myself, and I like to call myself a vintage mom, I pumped many, many years ago, and there just wasn't as many options on the market. And when I had my third child, I felt completely overwhelmed with the different choices. So I'm just here to give a little bit of breast pump education and some knowledge that'll be beneficial no matter which breast pump you go with. So on the market today, there's many different breast pumps. I have a few of my demos here handy. We have the LV, which is a very popular one right now. It's completely hands-free, slides into your bra, so you don't have any tubes or anything to get in the way. We also have the Motif Luna. That's a rechargeable, full-size breast pump that has great reviews and wonderful features that aren't overwhelming and easy to use. And then, of course, we have the always well-known Medela or Medela, depending on how you pronounce it. And this is their newest pump in style Max Flow. So just a few to show you the different sizes and the different looks of the breast pumps. The most important thing to know about every breast pump is that there isn't one on the market that works for every single person. It really depends on the features that you're needing and how you plan to use that pump. So with Military Mommies, we're here to explain the different features for each pump and help you choose which one that you think is going to be right for your breastfeeding journey. Now, most breast pumps do have similar features, so let's go over some of those with some of the demo pumps that I have. This pump here is the Medela Pump in Style Max Flow. Now, if you've ever pumped before, you may have used a Medela in the past. Well, they remodeled their pump within the last year, so we have some wonderful new features that really are benefit to pumping. One of the biggest changes is their pump is now a closed air system. What that means is it has this piece back here, which prevents the milk from getting into the actual tube. So you don't have that condensation buildup that you can't clean out. So that's a really great benefit that they've added. It also, they remodeled their flanges, so they're now oval shaped with the flexi ring seal for better suction and better expression of the milk. The other part to the pump in style is it used to be attached to a backpack or a tote, and now it's an actual pump that comes out of the bag itself. But Medela still has that wonderful four buttons, nothing too crazy to manage. You have your power button, your plus or minus, and your mode button to go between massage and expression mode. So the Medela Pump in Style Max Flow is a really wonderful pump to go with. Another pump that Military Mommies offers is the Motif Luna. The Motif Luna is a really wonderful full-size pump. It is rechargeable, which I forgot to mention that the Medela Max Flow does have to be plugged in. It does come with the battery pack, so it can be portable with 8 AA batteries. The Motif Luna, however, is rechargeable, so you can have it plugged in and charged, or you can and still use it, or you can charge it and unplug it and have it be portable. It does have that backflow piece, again, to prevent the milk from getting back into the tubing. And it is able to do 2 bottles. I just don't have both of them hooked up to the pump. You just have the second one that you attach right there. Some key components of each pump that you're going to come across is the backflow piece, because I believe almost all pumps now are closed air systems. So they're going to have some sort of backflow piece to prevent that milk from getting into the tube. You're also going to have the flange, or the breast shield is what they call it. And that's this piece here. And these come in different sizes. And I'll explain why those sizes are important to know. Of course, you have the bottle here, but you also have the valve inside, which TRICARE, these are the pieces that TRICARE does offer resupplies for. So you have your valve that goes inside as well. The tubing, of course, TRICARE will cover one more set of tubing. Tubing is to be replaced per the manufacturer guides, or whenever you see it gets dirty or may have a hole in it. So for the Motif Luna, it's a wonderful pump in the sense that it has a light up screen. It also has a wonderful light back here, so you don't have to wake up your baby or significant other if you're going to be pumping at night. It also has great suction and feedback from clients, which is wonderful to know. It does have 2 modes. You'll see here, it has the massage and the expression mode that switch back and forth. Let's talk about those different modes and why they're important. So the massage mode on any breast pump is going to be a quicker pace, because it's mimicking when your baby first latches on. When your baby first latches on, they do a quicker pace to try to get your milk to start to express or to have a letdown. So the massage mode on any pump is the one that you want to start with to get that quicker pace started and get the milk flowing. Once your milk starts to flow or you have a letdown, then you'll want to switch the mode to the expression pace. The expression mode or the expression pace is a slower expression. It's pulling out the milk. You want to know about those two different modes so that you can use your breast pump in the correct manner to express the most milk as possible. So let me demonstrate with the motif on what those two modes look like. When you turn the pump on, you'll want to be sure that you are in the massage mode. So this says massage right there. And when you go to put your breast up to it, you'll notice that it's a quicker suction pace that it's doing there. So you'll want to stay on here and go up and down in suction to what you're most comfortable with. The more suction does not mean the more milk. It can actually be painful. So the suction strength should be what you're most comfortable with. Once your milk starts to flow, what you'll want to do is hit that mode button again to take it to the expression. You'll see that it changes there on the screen to the expression mode, and that's going to be a slower pace or a slower expression. So this is drawing or pulling the milk out. Again, you'll want to go up or down in suction to what's most comfortable for you. So those are the wonderful features, some of the wonderful features of the Motif Luna. It definitely has more, and I would love to talk to you about them. Again, reaching out to an area partner to be able to see the full features of all the pumps that we offer is the great way to get that knowledge. Another pump that I will explain very briefly is the LV. It's a popular pump right now, being that it's portable, slides into your bra, and doesn't have any of the tubing. It is rechargeable by a USB. I just wanted to show some of the actual parts because they are a little bit different than the normal pumps that I just showed. So this little button here unclicks, and this is your bottle that captures the milk for you. And back here, you give a slight pull, and this is going to be your flange part. So this is a part that's going to have the different sizing. I don't know if I mentioned earlier that every company has different size flanges, and I'll go over how to size for flanges and why that's important to you to make sure you have the best fitting flange. But this is the flange piece for the LV. The double pump does come with two different size flanges. This is the backflow piece that'll prevent the milk from getting into the actual motor component, and that just slides in there just like that. When it comes to the LV, this is a pump that you'll need to download the app for to get it set up, and the manufacturer does state that it's best to continue using the app because that's the way that you'll be able to go through those two different modes that we talked about. The massage and the letdown is through the app itself. So as you see, there are lots of different pumps on the market. This is just 3 of the many that Military Mommies offers. But hopefully that gives you just a starting point on the different names of the pieces themselves and maybe the features that you find most important. Another part to be aware of when it comes to your breast pump, no matter which pump you go with, is going to be flange sizes. Flange sizes are important because they help with the comfort and expression of the milk. I don't know about you, but in the past when I was pumping, I had no idea that flanges were that important and kind of just went with whatever was attached to the pump when I pulled it out of the box. So I'm here to educate you on how to size for your flange, but make sure to always refer to your user manual for those specifications. When it comes to the size of flanges, every breast pump on the market has different size flanges. All of them will come with at least 1 set of flanges, but some come with 2. Every manufacturer has different size flanges. Like I said, the common size is between 21 to 24 millimeters. The best way to size for the flange is to wait until after you give birth because everything will change. You want to make sure that's after birth and after your milk has come in. The flanges are sized by millimeters. So this one, it's kind of hard to see, but it says 24 millimeters right here on the side. The millimeters is actually based off the base of your nipple. All manufacturers have a sizing guide online, or your Military Mommies area partner can provide you that sizing guide if you send them an email or reach out to them. The best way that I always educate my clients on how to size for the flange is to start with the pump turned off and go ahead and put your breast up to the pump, looking at the actual space between the nipple itself and the flange or breast shield part right here. So this demo breast has a smaller nipple and a base, and so there's a huge gap above and below. Now, when you go to turn your pump on and start pumping, your nipple can swell about 2 to 3 millimeters. So you want to go ahead and turn it on and start pumping, and also take a look at what that flange size is looking like. This one is actually pulling in the entire areola, which means that would be painful and would actually pinch off the flow of milk. So you want to make sure that if it is a large gap and it's pulling in your entire areola, that you size down to a smaller size flange. However, on the opposite end, if it's rubbing on the actual flange piece, you want to go ahead and size up to a larger size flange to get that comfort. The other option you have when it comes to sizing for flanges is simply take a ruler. There are some flange sizing rulers online, but take a ruler and measure the base of your nipple to kind of see where that's at. Some of your areola getting pulled into the actual flange is totally fine, but you definitely don't want all of it, and pumping should always be comfortable. If it's uncomfortable, you want to reach out to your area partner and talk about ordering a second set of flanges and see about getting a better fit when it comes to pumping. Again, flanges are very important due to the fact that if it cuts off the flow of milk or if it causes you pain, you're not getting a full expression of milk, and you don't want to do that during your breastfeeding journey. One last piece of advice that I want to give you is that every breast pump on the market has a manufacturer's warranty of at least 1 year. You want to make sure that if your breast pump for some reason doesn't sound right or you don't think it's acting right, that you reach out to the manufacturer to troubleshoot and also possibly get it replaced. With Military Mommies, if you choose to work with us, we're always there to provide you your proof of purchase before you reach out to the manufacturer, or give you the manufacturer's details to contact them directly for that warranty. Again, it's just another component of Military Mommies that helps support you throughout the breastfeeding journey, even after you've ordered your pump. Thank you so much for watching this video and getting to know more about Military Mommies and the support that our area partners can provide you. I hope those tips that I gave you about breast pumps can help start you on your breastfeeding journey and show you that we are here to provide the support, and you reach out. Again, you can reach out to info@militarymommies.com, directly to our area partners through the website, or even our Facebook and Instagram page. Thank you so much. And again, congratulations on your pregnancy, and wishing you all the best during your birth.